Now, I don't want you to forget that 7 years ago, in 2008, there was a credit market crash and a housing bubble crisis. And remember, every 7 years, something is going to happen if we don't change. It happened to ancient Israel because of their disobedience and their rebelliousness, and God is not going to spare us the wrath of our own disobedience and rebelliousness. But we're in a better position than ancient Israel was. You see, as smart people, we of course like to believe that we learn from our own mistakes. But as wise people, we can learn from others' mistakes. So we can look back into history, study the mistakes of ancient Israel, and determine that we're not going to make them ourselves. In other words, we need to fully embrace the provisions God provided through 2 Chronicles chapter 7:14, that if we fall into sin or face the consequences of our sin, all we have to do is humble ourselves and pray to God, looking to Him while turning our backs on our sin, repenting, and He will heal our land and restore us to a right relationship with Him. I want you to know today that our land is not destined to be destroyed by the Assyrians of the new millennium. That is, the members of Al-Qaeda and ISIS and other groups who hate us and who hate Israel. They do not have to destroy us if we turn to the Lord in prayer. It's too late not to pray, but it's not too late to pray. I implore you with all of my being, start praying. Our nation is greatly plagued by a number of calamities. Every day there are unexpected outbursts of violence in Tennessee, Texas, Louisiana, South Carolina, all over the nation. There's mass violence just running rampant in our country. We and our leaders have tried to come up with ways to address these unfortunate incidents, but it's for naught. Because we need leaders and we need our people to believe in and be willing to pray the prayer of repentance I keep talking about. We need to start electing people even who believe in the power of prayer, because without prayer, we're without hope. Accordingly, I want to introduce you to something that's sweeping over the nation right now, a good thing. It's the call to prayer. Every day at 12 noon, we're asking every American who cares about this country to pray for at least 1 minute. You can put your alarm on your phone to remind you, or whatever you have to do. Every day at 12 noon, pray for this country. This is a great country, and I know I'm not the only one who love it. I'm sure you do as well. But this country will not be the America we know if we don't pray for it. We must pray every day for at least 1 minute at 12 noon. You don't have to go to church to do it. You don't have to join a crowd of people to do it. These things are excellent, but not necessary. Just pray for our country in your secret closet if you want. Then on the first 10 days of September, our church is involved in this same campaign to pray every day, but we're enhancing it with fasting. The first 10 days of September. Feel free to fast along with us if you like. And then on September 11th, there's a National Day of Prayer. It's being called for by some of our leaders in this country, some secular, some religious. This 9/11 National Day of Prayer is called a Day of Prayer and Repentance. And one of the leaders of this campaign is Rabbi Jonathan Cahn, who wrote the book I told you about that you must get, The Harbinger. If you need more information on that, just go online, 911nationaldayofprayer.com, or you can go on our website, safehavenchristianfellowship.com. I want to close by telling you that everyone in America today is looking for prosperity. But you need to know there's no prosperity without God's blessings. And His blessings will not take place if there's no repentance. That's where we must start, with repentance from our sin and looking to Him in humility. This has been a production of the Truth Seekers Toolbox, and we here hope that God will bless you, bless your family, and bless the United States of America.